Hey, by Women Section, this is Bob.
Hey everybody, this is Miles.
Hey, Miles.
Hey.
Mr. Excitement. Mr. Excitement.
I don't like to do a show this tired.
I'm so tired. I'm so tired.
I gotta get on Facebook and look at some Mr. Skin just to get myself going again, man.
Oh, my Lord. Jeez Louise.
Uh,
Does he have a Facebook page?
sure,
Oh, okay. I never paid attention to it.
I do. Yeah.
I guess it hasn't crossed my feed.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
I see.
Maybe you're not liking enough things or something. I don't know.
I'm getting a very spooky lot of like porn tweeters on my tweet account though. It's weird. Porn followers.
Yeah, apparently you also have the apparently your story about your big black dong made it onto some show where they're sticking it in people's faces as well.
Oh yeah, you saw that video I sent you.
Yeah.
That was funny, wasn't it?
So Miles sends me this video.
Yeah.
Without explanation, just sends me a video. I'm like, oh, I wonder what this video is. Oh, okay. And it's I didn't have the sound turned on, so I didn't even listen to it. But it's basically these people are interviewing folks, and they have the microphone up in their mouth, and they start to talk, and they switch it out with this like black dildo or something.
I think it's on the count of three. They want you to just kind of yell.
Oh, okay.
But as you're yelling, they stick up like this black dildo up to your mouth.
Right. And some people don't even notice it. And some people like grab a hold of it, and it's like some kind of little like sleight of hand magic castle kind of thing. Doug Henning and his black dildo.
Just wait till the next family reunion, man. I'm just gonna go like, hey, man.
Yeah. You say something to the folks out there in the ether. Holy moly!
Nana! Oh my goodness!
Yeah, well, you'll be the one embarrassed because they'll keep asking you why you were in their bathroom. Where'd you get that?
Yeah, true.
How'd you get that out of my luggage?
Yeah, true.
Yeah, and then you'll be the one embarrassed.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. Especially when your Nana says it too.
Yeah.
She'll be like, hey, did you get in my bag?
Where do you get that, Miles?
Stay out of my purse, Miles.
Get out of there right now.
Yeah, or worse yet, they just start going to town on it, and then you'll really be uncomfortable.
It's time to go.
This was funny whenever I was doing it. Now it's not so
it's just
funny.
not right.
Yeah, Galoshes says, hey, all right,
Yes.
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 Galoshes like.
Yes.
Yeah, so that's the kind of stuff that Miles will send you if you give him your email or any other accounts.
What?
Just so you know, between that and like Tanya Harding stuff and and Mountain Dew things, and dragon tattoos. I mean, that's just the kind of stuff that. Yeah.
What? Come on.
Nothing. I'm just saying. That's all.
That Mountain Dew thing was pretty cool. You gotta admit.
Cool. I don't know if I would say it was cool. I mean, it was certainly interesting in a way. Sure.
Just a different way to drink a can of Mountain Dew.
Yeah.
So it happened to be placed,
I don't think that it's going to happen in your lifetime now at this point, but
and the can was pretty much placed up her hoo-hoo. But
yeah, that's right.
But,
excuse me, ma'am, is that a can of Mountain Dew in your birth canal?
Oh my goodness! Wow.
Pardon me. Yeah.
How do
I can't help but notice.
What? what was more disturbing, that or me going head to head with Smidge on the Who Wore the Thong the Best contest?
Well, that was very disturbing overall. Yours is the most disturbing, I think, because you love to show your belly. So,
I think I wore it the best. I think.
and there was some kind of. I was going to write this and I didn't. I thought oh, it would be too embarrassing. But there was some kind of like spot on your underwear.
Oh yeah, I do see it now. I'm looking at it right now. There is a.
Like,
Yes.
what kind of spot does he have on his underwear?
There's a lot of weird stuff.
I didn't notice that before, but now that you brought it back out to everybody's attention,
I must say I was a little more curvaceous, I guess. Than...
curvaceous. No, I think blobaceous would be more the.
Then going head to head with thongs.
Let's just imagine that you're inside a cave and there's cheese hanging from the ceiling.
Oh my goodness!
It's like mozzarella caverns or something going on there.
I don't know.
Oh my lord.
I think I wore it the best, but I don't know.
Well, that's yeah, okay. If you need that for your self-esteem, then go right ahead and take it.
Most people said I wore it the best, so
Yeah, I'd say pretty much either one of you is not anything that I want to look at with any regularity. So.
So now you want a woman to wear it. You want a woman to model
I'm
it.
just saying it would be nice to represent. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, you find some woman that will be classy enough to wear it, then
There's plenty.
there's plenty. Okay.
Yeah, plenty.
Ooh.
Yeah, I don't know. You know a lot of women. You know.
Not that would wear it.
Oh, I'm sure you do. I see. You know, all you need to do is start hounding one of these poor ladies that you have their fashion photography pictures of. Eventually, they'll relent.
I'm sure that would not be in their contract to do it.
Okay, well, make it their contract. Buck up, you know.
I don't know.
Pony up a little bit, you know. Get a little.
Yeah.
Oh, now that we're talking money, it's.
Well, yeah. I mean, it's all for fun.
It's all yeah. We're not going to pay
charity, you know.
No. Well, then maybe you'll get somebody for charity to do it, you know.
Yeah, maybe.
Hey, Desiree wore some kind of superhero outfit for Christ's sake. So.
I would not be objectionable to her just slipping that on, and
yeah, there you go.
she can put it on over her clothes. I don't care.
Yeah, I'm afraid she'd have a spot too.
Yeah, probably. Probably.
Oh my lord.
So yeah, all sorts of craziness going on here.
So last week, you know, I was at a hotel.
You're right.
And we did the show at a hotel, and I don't know if I actually mentioned I mentioned it on the show, but you know, you would ask me something about the staff.
Yeah.
At the hotel, and I said, "Oh yeah, there was the lady who checked me in was pretty cute." And I don't know that I mentioned that in my story last week.
You omitted that from the story completely.
I did. Okay, well, I'll mention it now. Because I actually had one of these experiences that was kind of, I will call it my love boat hotel experience.
Bob made love to Isaac.
Yeah, no, but Isaac does figure into this.
Oh, here we go.
And let me say, I got a picture of him in the thong, and that's why we need to have a woman at this point.
Yeah, please. Yes.
No. So anyway, I was staying at, and I like to stay at the Drury, Drury, Drury Inn. Have you ever heard of that? In the, it's mostly on the southeast, so like down Florida, Alabama.
Yeah, I've heard of it. Yes.
Up through Missouri and so forth. Yeah. So I like to stay at the Drury Inn because they do two things now that I think are fantastic.
Okay.
Well, besides having a nice hotel generally, they give you free breakfast. Make your own waffles. And you get Lucky Charms as well. And then they give you an evening thing where they have nachos and popcorn and you can even get a hot dog if you want.
Yeah.
But you also get free drinks.
Oh, Bob's in heaven.
So you don't get as many as you want, but you get three sanctioned drinks from the mini, tiny little bar that they have down there at the reception. They call it an evening reception or something like that.
The manager's
manager's reception, exactly.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
So it doesn't always work out to where I get to partake in these things, but this last trip I did. So we went down there and got some nachos and chatted for a while. Then went out and got some dinner, and we got back in time to finish the reception. So I got a couple drinks. But the funny thing was that person who checked me in then was working the reception, which I thought was kind of interesting. I didn't never notice that they did the crossover. You know what I mean?
Do you like pina coladas?
But then they had this dude who was tending the bar, and the two of them were tending bar at one time. But the other guy, he was so chatty and so nice. He did remind me of Isaac.
Hey, man.
Hey, what are you traveling through? Your own business?
Yes.
It wasn't Joe Goldblum, but he was very chatty.
I'd love
what can I get you? What can I get you? You know.
Yeah.
So I was traveling with my buddy, and I think he got a beer and he got some wine or something. You know.
Give me one beer and one wine.
Yeah, and he's like, you got a double wine. Make mine a double. I'm like, a double wine, really? Does this exist? Oh, yeah. Yeah, double wine, no problem. Cool. You know? And then I got rum and Coke. But it was really a rum and Pepsi because they didn't have Coke products. They had Pepsi products. So I was joking with him. I said, I'll have a rum and Pepsi. So he laughed. He laughed.
Mr. Lament, you are the funniest son of
He laughed.
Get out of here.
Yeah, but he was so chatty and so, hey guys, what are you gonna have?
Dynamite.
I got the little nozzle with all the buttons on it.
Oh yeah.
Because they have that on the alcohol too. They have one alcohol nozzle and then one soda nozzle, and they go between the two. You know.
How would you like a virgin screwdriver?
Yeah. Let me see some ID on you, young man.
Yeah.
No, he was happening. He was hip and happening.
Yeah.
He was the Isaac of the hotel set for sure.
And you had Julie there.
And then we had Julie. Yeah, I did not see Gopher. So.
Yeah.
Or Captain Steubing.
Yeah.
But I just assumed since I talked to you later, I put you in the role of Captain Steubing.
No, thank you. Yes.
Dr. Bricker. I was looking for him.
You said this girl was good looking?
Oh, yeah.
Like a Jan Smithers?
Yeah, like, kind of in that vein, sure.
Mila Kunos.
But much younger, though. I mean, she wouldn't know who Jan Smithers was.
She asked her, like, hey.
Do you know who Jan Smithers is at all? No? Okay. So, yeah, that was a good crew, though. It was like,
Ever hear of Tantra? No, you know what that is? Oh.
Okay. I'm going to go upstairs and talk to my buddy Miles here in a few minutes if you'd like to.
Like Benoit Balls.
I'd like to come join me. A little conversation about probably his cat's ass. I don't know.
So, wow, some free drinks, manager's special.
Yeah, so I would suggest if you're traveling in the southern Midwest to southern states that you stop at the Drury, if you can. So.
Got all the hot-looking receptionist there.
Yeah, exactly. Hey,
what's up?
Hey now.
Mm-mm.
So yeah, but it was just kind of a slightly a Love Boat kind of a hotel experience there. So yeah, I even had the lady who took over for the other chick was waving at me on my way. I forget out or in, but she was so friendly. It was just kind of weird.
Come on, hot cakes, you come on in here now.
I think it was. Well, the problem was they had this door, and it's like one of those auto doors. It slides open.
Yeah.
And then there's two of them, so it's kind of like this, kind of like airlock kind of a situation going on. So after hours, what happens is you can go in one door, but then you got to like key in to go through the next door. after a certain time, like 10 o'clock or something. So, but the problem is this airlock door just seems to be on the wrong side, and then you walk into it because it's opening, and you walk on the side it's opening on, and so it was a little confused. I think she just laughed at everybody all night. So
you'll have to use my back door. Okay.
That one had key entry, I can tell you that. So
it's easy entry.
yeah.
Oh,
No, she was super tall. She probably was like some kind of basketball player or something.
Bob couldn't understand why she walked like a woman and talked like a man.
Yeah, so the super friendly hotel, Columbia, Missouri, at the Drury. So if you're there,
so go ahead, Drury.
Go head on over there and have a little nightcap.
Nice.
It was nice. It was a pleasant experience all the way around. I'll tell you.
Yeah.
So what's going on with you? Anything?
So, it was...
Any more cats, nuzzling up to your nose or what?
No. So it was like a double whammy last week. It was my birthday, and then a few days later it was Valentine's Day. And
yeah.
We had...
I forgot it was your birthday, by the way. Happy birthday. I didn't say that last week. So.
It's okay. Don't worry about it. And,
I didn't know. I mean, you seem to be, like always in the know for these things, and I'm always not in the dark.
Yeah, I mean, I know when your birthday is. I know when your wife's birthday is. I know roughly when your children's birthdays are.
Yeah, I don't know any of that. Don't know a thing.
I could probably name them off within a few days being off, probably, but yeah.
Yeah, I don't know any of that. I don't know when your birthday, your wife's, your children, nothing.
I know you always miss my birthday. That really pisses me off.
I know, evidently it does, because you always get all upset about it.
Every freaking year,
Hey, I brought you a watch.
Yeah, I know. No, you keep your watch.
I've had this watch up my ass.
Oh, here we go. Oh, jeez.
I don't have my soundboard here tonight.
We actually got free tickets to go to a
what?
Yes, that's
what?
Right. We went to a symphony concert. Yes, we did.
Oh, really? Where at?
Up in like the Quad Cities, up there.
Quad City Symphony, huh?
And
wasn't. Let me ask you this question. This wasn't like a bunch of guys eating beans, was it?
It was the New York City Gay Men's Chorus. Is what it was. And,
seriously?
No, it was a symphony.
Oh, okay.
And
that would have been a good show.
And so it was all right. It was in the middle of it. There's an intermission, and I'm gonna go to the bathroom.
Of course, and there's a big line at those things because nobody goes.
There wasn't.
Really?
But I could not go. I was. There was like two stand-up urinals, and there was like a divider, right?
But it was made of glass.
No, there was like a really tall guy next to me. It totally threw off my concentration. I could not. I was like, oh my God, I cannot go.
Was he looking down at you?
No, he did. I mean, there was nothing weird about it. I just could not. Just without them gazing upon,
Go to the symphony often there?
Fresca?
Fresca. I heard the New York Gay Men's Choir was supposed to be here.
And so I went back to my seat. I'm like, okay, so...
So you didn't even pee?
I could not.
Well, how long did he stand there?
A couple minutes, I don't know.
Couldn't you wait for him to leave?
I did. I still couldn't. It freaked me out so much I couldn't go. I was like...
How tall was this guy?
Tall enough where it freaked me out. I'm like, Wilt Chamberlain, go away. Could not go. So I went back to my seat, and they're like, we're going to bring out a couple of young ladies who, are really good, at playing instruments and stuff. They've won contests, and they're going to kind of play a couple short things for the, with the orchestra.
Okay.
And so the first girl goes, she was like on the violin or something, and she did really well. She's like, oh, it's pretty good. Pretty
All
good.
right, yeah, pretty good, yeah.
And so they bring out the second girl, and she's going to play trumpet.
Gonna play my trumpet. What are you gonna do?
Gonna play my trumpet now, and which is fine. But so they've got like this backlighting going on. Okay.
Okay.
And she comes out. She's wearing like this kind of lime green floor length dress.
Okay.
And the problem is that the backlighting has exposed basically pretty much right through the dress.
Okay.
And thank God she wore some kind of short slip or something, because God only knows what the hell.
Dun dun dun.
So my wife and I are looking at each other like, "Are you seeing this?" Like, yes. Don't say anything. Don't. I mean, there's like a lot of people there. It's like.
I think this lady's smuggling tribbles.
Oh my God. We felt bad for her, like, because we're like, is anyone going to tell her, like, hey, why don't you move like 3 feet to the left or something, or
Hopefully she didn't have like some kind of conjoined twin down there, like peeked out,
Watto.
Yeah, quad, Watto.
No, I felt bad for the girl. They're just smiling, like, I'm going to play this trumpet really good. Like,
yeah, nice. Maybe that was her goal. Maybe she did exactly what she wanted,
The one-arm violinist.
She sucks at playing the trumpet, but she comes out there and, and
sucks. At least he got something there. No, I felt bad for the girl. Like, oh my God.
Where she at would be like she had something dangling down there,
I know.
Hey, I was next to her at the urinal.
Oh my God.
That's what she'd say.
She's got cankles.
I was next to her at the urinal.
Oh my God. I felt bad for her.
You lean over to your wife. That's not the biggest horn she's got.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my
yes,
Lord.
Yes.
Oh my Lord. Is that a French horn?
Oh my goodness.
That's right.
Yes, it was very.
I didn't know this was the gay men and hermaphrodite chorus.
Oh my God. It was.
So I could see where you were fixated at for that whole performance.
You couldn't miss it. There she is, front and center, stage. She's just smiling, having a great old time. She has no idea. She's putting on some floor show as she's, doing her Chuck Mangione, Feel So Good song,
Yeah,
oh
nice. Hold on, let me get my other mouthpiece. Just a second.
It's a duet.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I'm sorry. I feel.
And that was Little Janie on a trumpet and vaginal kazoo. Thank you. Very nice. Very good. Weird, wild stuff.
March of the Matador.
That's right. Dance with the Sugar Plum Fairies. And you're like, oh, if only these free seats were down closer.
I know. I just like you didn't want to look, but it was like a car wreck. Like you could not look. You're like, oh my God, I can't.
This is little 12-year-old.
I know. Like, I'm waiting for Chris Hansen coming out. Miles.
Yeah. Tapping you on the shoulder. Excuse me. I noticed we've got lasers pointed at the audience, and I can see where you're looking.
Everyone else has averted their eyes except one person.
Except one person, that's Miles' title.
Miles' title, enjoying the show. No,
you can't. I'm Polish. You can't. You're discriminating against me.
It's okay. I had to pee really bad. I can't.
I couldn't go because the tall guy.
I know what was bad was I had to get out of there because my son we had to go pick up my son somewhere, and so like the second the concert's over, my wife's like, "We're out of here."
Yeah,
right?
Yeah, you got a book.
Like 0 feet out. We've got to run like 3 blocks in the car, and I'm like, "I gotta pee,
I can't see you running the 3 blocks.
When I have to pee, yes, I can.
Okay.
Oh my god!
Let me just relieve myself here between the cars. Thank you.
Maybe if I just pee like a woman, it'll go away.
That was nice. So you got the tall guy got a peep show, and then you got a peep show as well.
I'm not saying he saw anything. I'm just saying it freaked me out, man. It's like, if you just please go away. Please.
Well, the size of your belly these days, he didn't see anything. So.
No, there's no chance he would. I'm just saying it's like, the groundhog. He's probably really not going to see anything.
He's probably looking at your naked tie because it flipped over or something.
Yeah, I was like,
hey, look at that naked tie he's got on there. I want to ask him, but he's holding his dick and he's not doing anything.
Are you Jack Black?
Yeah, he walks out and he sits down. He's like, I was going to the bathroom and then this guy was just standing there with his cock in his hands.
He wasn't doing anything.
He wasn't doing anything. He was just standing there.
I couldn't go. I could not go. I could not. I talked to it. I tickled it. I didn't know what to do. I'm like, man, I cannot.
My goodness. Was this before or after the short skirt?
This is before the whole see-through, peekaboo see-through.
Okay. I think that's a whole bit. I mean, I think she's got a career for that right there.
Yeah, she had no idea. I swear to God, she had no idea this was going on.
I think that could be her thing,
Well, what's she going to do anyway? Like, oh my God.
Could you turn off the
light? You might want to
light?
scoot back. Yeah. You might want to get behind the bass violins or something.
Can I get all you in the front row to turn your iPhones on and point them at me, please?
Why don't you sit down, okay? Here's a chair. You sit down.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, my God.
Nobody, stood up and took their jacket off or anything and held it up?
No, I was waiting for that. I was waiting for, some, gentleman, in the audience.
Yeah, they were all like you. They were all just taking it all in,
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's got to be at least 18. Right?
Yeah, I'm thinking, if I was in the front row. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Let her see on the rolls. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Dinner and a show. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Surf and turf. Mm-hmm. This is better than my cat.
Talk about presenting. Yeah.
That's right.
Yes.
Oh my God, you're a pitiful human being. You know that, don't you?
I know. I had a lot of issues that night. Yeah.